As we continue these jolts of faith on the theological virtues, we get to what St. Paul tells us is the greatest of these, love. Faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these is love. Now, love is something we talk about all the time, and I think, unfortunately, in our modern world, it's a word that we use so often, it's really lost its meaning. I love my new iPhone. I love this restaurant. I love my maca latte at Starbucks, etc., etc. Love and like have kind of become synonymous. But love, in the Christian sense, is not just a feeling, not just an affection. It's not just the warm and fuzzies on the inside. It's, as St. Thomas Aquinas described, willing the good of another. Love is not an emotion. It is a mindset of willing the good of someone else. And let's be honest, we can't all control our emotions. Even the people we passionately love, like our family or spouses, there are some days they drive us crazy and the feeling just ain't there. But the love of willing their good is something that is not determinant on our emotions, where they are, whether we're upset with them, angry with them. Willing the good of another is a mindset to put the good of someone else in front of us, regardless of how I feel, regardless of what they've done, regardless of whether they deserve it. And it is that Christian understanding of love that we need to remember. For when Jesus said, love your enemies, that seems impossible to us. How can I have warm feelings for someone who's hurt me, someone who double crosses me, someone who betrays me? Jesus isn't asking for warm feelings. He's asking you to will their good, even when they have not willed your good. Or when Jesus says, love one another as I have loved you, it doesn't mean I have to constantly go around with good, warm feelings inside towards everyone. It means that I have to will their good. And St. Paul reminds us, the greatest theological virtue is love. And as we are called to be people of love, we need to understand what love really is. Not just a warm feeling on the inside or emotion, but consistently choosing to will the good of someone else. That's the love of Christ, and that's the love you and I are called to give and to demonstrate in our lives. Not a sermon, not a homily, but just that little jolt of faith we may need to get through this week.